found a really good spot. This is so cute.
The weather's too nice to stay in the library, so come with me on a solo picnic date. To keep myself motivated, I'm having a study day with friends.
Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nee, and in today's video it is a bright and sunny day in London. Finally! Spring is here. I mean, the weather's been quite nice recently, but today especially there is a height of 25 degrees and I want to make the most out of the weather, so I'm taking myself on a solo date. As it is basically exam season now, I still need to revise, so I'm gonna do a little picnic slash study outing with myself, and I'm so excited to just enjoy the weather. Also, the park that I'm going to, which is St. Regent's Park, the cherry blossoms are still in bloom, so hopefully I will capture the beauty of them before they die. I didn't make any plans because I've been so busy with work this week that I thought that I would need this day to just lock in, but I really don't feel like sitting in whilst the weather is so beautiful, so I planned last minute to just go out by myself. And when you get older, you can't just plan things last minute. All of my friends are either too stressed out with their own revision, they've already made plans, and so why would I do a disservice to myself and not enjoy this weather when I want to, and I can just do it by myself. Plan of action is, because I still want to be somewhat productive, and I know obviously at the park there's going to be no plug sockets, no Wi-Fi, and I'm going to be distracted with how pretty everything is. I'm going to actually stay in the library for a couple of hours just to make sure I get something done today, and then I will head to the park and try to study on a picnic blanket and have myself a little spread of snacks and sandwiches, bring a book that I've been meaning to read but just haven't had the time. Genuinely can't believe I ever used to be a winter person. My mood when there is a sunset, I just feel so grateful in life. It just really puts things into perspective. I don't know what it is about sunsets that makes it so surreal. It's just the fact that it comes from nature, and nature can create such beauty, and that we as humans are so lucky to just get to experience it in that moment, and it really makes me feel present. You tend to watch it at a viewpoint high above, so you just have a really nice view, and it just is so surreal. And it always reminds me of that quote where you can't compare the star's beauty to the sun's beauty because they're so different, so why would you compare yourself with someone else because you guys are also different. That is not the exact quote, I butchered it, but that's basically the meaning. There are so many different variations of beauty that there's no comparing. How did Kendall Jenner do it? It was like this or like this. Something really weird. A little bit too much lettuce, so I'm just gonna put it all in. That's crazy. For my outfit today, I was inspired by the fact that it's Coachella weekend 1 this week. I'm literally so upset that I don't get to see Justin Bieber live. I was never a believer growing up, but that man has some great bangers, and especially the 2016 era. He's literally perfect for Coachella, so I'm channeling my boho chic vibe. And this shawl, this bolero, is from Hollister. I'm just wearing a basic white cami underneath, a brown belt and some linen trousers from Urban Outfitters. I put on some gold accessories. This bracelet is from Vietnam that my mum got me, and then I'm also wearing some little gold hoops. And then I'm gonna pack my bag and wear this brown bag, and it just all goes so well together. Sorry if you can hear that construction. This is outfit of the day. So cute. In my bag, I'm gonna pack Sunrise of the Reaping. I bought this book literally a whole year ago, I think, and it's just been sitting on my bedside. I literally have not even touched the first page. If you didn't know, Hunger Games is probably my favorite series of all time, book and movie. It's just so nostalgic. As a child, I loved that kind of dystopian movie era. We need to bring that back, by the way. So I'll be reading this ready to watch the movie. Okay, I found myself a room. I'm gonna study in here for probably like 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm gonna go. As a student, this is literally just the balance that you have to make to ensure that you're not too stressed in exam season. Last year, I enjoyed my time at the start of April a little bit too much, and then when it got to the end, I was literally stressed the hell out. So this year, I'm trying to take it slow, making sure that I'm still productive a little bit each and every day to make my April-May exam season less stressful. Guys, that one task took so much longer than I expected, but I'm finally done, so I'm gonna head to the library now. It's currently 4 p.m. It's later than I wanted it to be, but I should still have time because the sun sets around 7:30ish. The walk is about half an hour long, so I am just gonna do that because it's so nice today. You don't understand. I stepped outside and the air was warm. If you've never lived in the UK and experienced the absolutely miserable weather, you won't know how just excited I am to experience sun. I think this is literally me like photosynthesizing right now. I'm at my peak happiness. Oh my god, guys, it's so pretty. Found a really good spot. This is so cute. Guys, genuinely, I found the perfect spot. I'm under a blossom tree. I'm in the shade, I'm by the tree. I'm honestly like, this is peak happiness right now. I've taken my shoes off, so sorry if the dogs are out, but this is honestly so surreal. Guys, low-key, there's a bird up there and I'm scared it's gonna poo on me. Oh my god, that was a branch. Yeah, petals and branches keep falling on that side, so I'm really scared that the bird is like gonna poo. And recently I had a friend who, she was sitting under a tree and a bird pooped on her laptop, so I'm not risking that, and I'm sitting on the very corner away from that bird. Okay, I moved. That should be better. I'm not under any big branches. I'm gonna be eating my lunch now. There's no internet, so I'm gonna sit here and read. Literally the perfect location. I'm offline. All I can do is just focus on my book. That's me and my boyfriend right there. Those pigeons have been sitting on the branch together for ages and I just keep watching them. sun is like reflecting. I don't know if you can see. Everything is so beautiful. I don't know. I need to improve my vocabulary just so that I can describe how beautiful what I'm seeing is. I'm surprised in my 3 years of being in London, I've never came here during the springtime. This time last year I was actually on holiday, so it makes sense. But even then, these cherry blossoms last for a whole month and yet I've never been here. It's just frustrating me that I haven't been here. I will make this a tradition every year to come here because this is genuinely one of the best days I've had in London. There are so many restaurants, so many activities to do in London, but this one tops it all. Other parks are beautiful, Hyde Park, Greenwich Park. The cherry blossoms, as a cherry blossom fan, is definitely adding to it, but it's just also the way that with Greenwich Park, everything is very hilly, so the only flat parts are exposed to the sun pretty much all day. And last time I had a picnic there, it was literally scorching hot and I basically got a sunburn. But because of all the trees and all the greenery here, there's so much shade, and because it's flat, there are just so many picnics and everything happening, and it's just really nice to see all the families out. I'm now getting camera shy because I have a feeling people are looking at me talking to myself, but I don't really care because I'm having a very good time. Every now and again some petals fall down and it reminds me of when I was younger. There used to be a cherry blossom tree at my primary school and I loved it so much. I would always say that I would get married under one. The whole time I've been here I've had no Wi-Fi, no service. My messages aren't sending, nothing is sending anywhere. I'm by myself as a solo day out. Every now and again I realise how much of our environment is built to distract us. We have music, we have entertainment, we have shows, we have TikTok where we constantly feel like we need to doom scroll. We have our phones that notify us every time someone sends us a message. We have texting. All of this constant communication and connection with the world at your fingertips. It's so crazy to think that it distracts us from things like this where you're just in the moment, you're in your own thoughts. I really have touched some grass today. I have photosynthesized, I have become one with the earth, I have re-humbled myself, I have become one with nature, and it's like the reset that I needed to motivate myself through the next couple of months where I'll probably be indoors in the dark, staying up late. I mean, I will try not to because then that's just the unhealthy way to revise, but knowing me, that's probably what will happen because I do things like this. When I should be revising, I don't. There's a run club happening. One of my goals before, maybe I turned 25, but let's just say in my 20s, so I have up until I'm 30, is to run the London Marathon. That is also a goal of mine, just because I think it's so inspiring that you can push yourself to run that extreme of a distance, and it's so emotional every time I see people run the London Marathon. I literally cry for people after they finish. Okay, I'm actually going to try and read this book, at least one chapter. It's getting a bit chilly, so before I leave I'm gonna make a daisy chain. I haven't made one in years, so I put one behind my ear. Shall we also play Does He Love Me, Does He Not? I used to love doing these in primary school. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. I have a boyfriend, so there was a lot riding on that daisy. Now, but literally if I moved 5 inches I would have had service. This whole time my messages weren't sending, nothing was loading. I could have had service, but it's okay. I usually actually like staying until it gets dark and all of that color goes. After Apple weather tells you that the sun sets is when the prettiest colors come out. But I actually really need to pee, so it's time to go home. Good morning. It is another bright and beautiful day in London like it was yesterday, but today is actually a proper revision session with my roommates. We like to plan study days together just because it keeps us all motivated and productive, but we also get to see each other. Even though we see each other pretty much every day because we live with each other, it's not the same because we don't really have time to go out because it is basically exam season. We have decided to do study days together. We're not all from the same uni, so we like to explore each other's campuses and libraries, and today is one of those days just to switch up our environments and keep ourselves productive and motivated. It's a really good idea to just change up your environment every now and again, and one of the libraries that we're going to today is actually close to Borough Market, which is quite famous for their chocolate covered strawberries, and they have a food market in there, so we're planning to go there for lunch. I'm super excited because I've never actually been to this campus during this time because usually it's quite of a commute, but we're not too far and we're willing to take the long journey today whilst we still have time and we're not too stressed with actual hardcore revision. So come along with us. Do you guys want to get the chocolate covered strawberries?
No.
I think it's gone up
I
since...
heard it's like £8.
Yeah,
bro.
when I was in first year it was like £7 and now I think it's £8 something. I've been craving this taco place ever since I came here like last year, so now that I'm here I'm gonna get the tacos again. As I lost my roommates.
Taste test, you already had that.
I know. But it was like over a year ago.
Oh.
I should have got tissue.
Oh, I have loads. Okay, but I stole it all. You know, this is triangle apparently. It's supposed to be triangle. I don't know what happened.
A method I learnt recently to stop your eyes from getting strained is to change the warmthness of your screen in Apple's settings.
Did not dress appropriately.